Hello YouTubers. This video is going to be pretty harsh. I'll probably get some more death threats and stuff like that, but it makes my day. I hate to see Protestants talk about killing people, because that's all they want to do. The Protestants are nothing more than a cult, I think. They're just a set of Muslims who claim to be Christians. Basically, it's a bunch of Muslims who are in the Christian church. Basically, that's what Protestants are. They believe in the same ideology. Killing people are different than them. But hey, let me break it down for you so even a 2-year-old can understand. The name of this video is Why Catholics Are Better Than Protestants, aka Protestants should separate from the Christian religion. Here, let me break it down for you. In the Catholic Church, there are 3 sects, denominations, not cults, as in Protestants and Book of Mormon and some other churches, Church of Scientology. Yeah, I call you cults. That's basically what you are. Even a 2-year-old can tell that fact. Who's the real followers of Jesus? Please raise your hand. Oh, that would be the Roman Catholic Church, standing at 1.1 billion members worldwide. They are a Western denomination of Catholicism, located out of Rome. That's why the city of Rome. That's why they're called Roman Catholic. Then we have the Greek Orthodox, which is the Eastern Orthodox Catholics. They number from 23 to 24 million, basically located in Greece, mainly. Then you have the Anglican Communion, made up of loose confederation, different countries. The most famous is the Episcopal Church of America, which is the Anglican Communion, at 74 million members. Now, let me break this down. A lot of YouTube, and thanks to cell phones, we can see the behaviors that go on at many Baptist Protestant churches. We have pastors kissing women in their butt cheeks, making women not wear underwear in their churches. All these videos have been verified, not by 1 or twice, by maybe 10 or 15 or 20 different people. We see that the Protestants' most place where they like to abuse people and they dabble in pedophilia is in Africa, where their missionaries have sex with the local kids. And which we know, we've seen the videos, you know what I'm saying? They bust the videos down every once in a while, and there's always some Baptist preacher and their missionary people having sex with kids in Africa. Now, once again, you know, I've seen it. Once again, don't believe anything I have to say. Google it, bling it. There are going to be police records there about who did what and this and that. And, you know, once again now you're going to say, well, you Catholic people do it all the time, once again. But hey, once again, you know, we weeded out those people out of the church, though. They got excommunicated, forced to retire, or thrown in jail. That's where pedophiles belong, in jail. So I agree with Pope Francis. Hell yeah, all hell Pope Francis, the Bishop of Rome. You know, this is a reputation of Peter, the first Pope. Pope Francis is Pope number 266 in the succession of the Holy Line. Now here, let me break this down for you. That's the first part. Second part, Protestants should no longer be considering the New Testament. I think you guys should, like, get rid of that part of your Bible. What we should do is make y'all like Protestant Jews, and y'all can live in the Old Testament. Because once again, you can't have your cake and ice cream at the same time. Like one preacher said he wanted to stone women. One person said you ought to have sex with lesbians because it convert them straight. So you know, I'm looking at YouTube, all these things and these different opinions. And once again, opinions with Protestants is just like everyone's got to drink water or to survive. I mean, it's just like their opinions are all over the place. But once again, the reason why there'll be no strength to the Protestants is because y'all believe so many different things. You can never get your stories right, no matter what religion, branch of Protestantism you studied. Once again, I was born a missionary Baptist, but I loved that as soon as I was educated and I could read and understand things. Once again, part 2 is you got a lot of people preaching your wealth and prosperity, like Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, you know, and all those other people on that TV show. Once again, you're taking money from the weak people who are weak-minded who can follow you. You're having sex with little kids and people and women who are basically defenseless, basically. You know, you're taking advantage of them. And more power to you. I really don't care. Because once again, they're Protestant problems. I'm a Catholic. I really don't care about you people. I mean, I know that's a bad thing to say, but I mean, God knows Pope Francis. I've dealt with these people before. They hate us. We hate them. If they can't believe in what Jesus Christ said in the red and follow the red, then they don't deserve to be Christians. They should change their name to something else. Once again, because King James Version, you guys don't understand. Basically, that, let me talk about something. You talk about people from Rome and things like that, but once again, it was a Roman emperor who was a homosexual at that. Emperor Constantine in 313, and before the battle, he saw the cross up in the sky, and he heard that the Christians worship the God of the cross, and basically heard a voice say, if you make me your official religion, then I will lead you to victory. And he puts all his soldiers, marks the sign of the cross on their armor, and he is victorious. And by 380, he makes it the state religion. But once again, you guys talk about homosexuality, but here we go as an emperor who's a homosexual, who likes sleeping with little boys, who embraces the Christian religion, more or less the Catholic faith. That's what everyone was called. Once again, it went until 1517 AD. That means after the death of Jesus. BC means before Christ. This for those who are illiterate. Martin Luther, and I'm not talking about Martin Luther King, Martin Luther, the Protestant reformer, reformed in 1517. On April 4, 1546, we had the Council of Trent, where the religious leaders met, the bishops, archbishops, cardinals, and they said the same thing that said to the Council of Florence. They met February 4, 1442 AD. We said the same exact thing. It's synods of Carthage and Rome in 251 AD. There are 33 Bibles in the Old and 33 books in the Old Testament and 33 books in the New Testament. But once again, before 251, does anyone know what canon law was in effect at that time? Once again, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but why should anyone be a Protestant when you guys can even follow simple instructions? Jesus said, the blood is my wine, and the body is unleavened bread. Once again, it says that specifically. A lot of people say don't drink alcohol, but in the Old Testament it says drink wine and be merry. Once again, eating too much is a sin. Doing anything to the excess is a sin. Once again, I mean, seriously, I hope you guys, I hope a bunch of Baptist people get mad and they start calling themselves Christians. I really want you guys to do that. I mean, really, I want you guys to call yourself something like Jewish, Protestants, or something like that. I mean, don't look at the New Testament. Just rip it out the Bible. Basically, all the Protestants should have a Bible burning party where y'all take the New Testament and rip it out the Bible and start burning it. Once again, I hate to see Bibles burn, but you guys don't know how to interpret it. Once again, without proper instruction, you guys go for anything. I've seen the YouTube videos where women are having sex on the church altar with the pastors. I mean, that's a pretty hardcore thing to do. And I'm not saying every Protestant does that. But once again, that's the representation of what you guys are doing now. I mean, it's all on YouTube. Everyone's got a cell phone now. I mean, it's not fake either. We're seeing it in reality. There's even one church that the people in it are naked. Real talk, and they're Protestants. No Catholic church does that. The Pope would excommunicate them. Seriously, if a Catholic gets excommunicated and they go to church, there will be a problem for them. More than likely, they would get physically hurt pretty bad. When the Pope excommunicates someone, they cannot indulge in the Eucharist, which is also known, aka for Holy Communion. I mean, they just won't. I mean, the Pope has authority on all those matters. And the Archbishop of Canterbury for the Anglican and the Archbishop for the Greek Orthodox Church, those guys lead those divisions, those sects. But once again, I mean, to each their own. But you know, the Protestants talk about, a lot of times they talk about gay people and all this stuff. And really, the Catholic communion, basically, two of them at least, in the Anglican tradition, the Episcopal Church of America, gay people can come to church. They can take communion. They become ordained reverends, pastors, and bishops and stuff like that. Archbishops. That's cool. The Catholic Church, Roman Catholic Church, gay people's accepted. They can come to church without being harassed and bothered. The Greek Orthodox, I don't know them that well. I mean, I'm not in Greece. That's where their main headquarters is. But they probably have a similar door-open policy. And once again, if people don't know this, you should know that 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th century, during the Crusades and after the Crusades, knights, rich people, and scholars would have same-sex unions of the men. Now, once again, you think I'm lying. Well, go look at your history books. Once again, if I'm lying, don't be afraid to look it up and see if that's not church history. Once again, you guys spit off a branch of the Catholic Church of Martin Luther, not Martin Luther King, the black guy. Martin Luther, the Protestant reformer in Germany, split the church up into the Protestants and the Catholics. And the Protestants, there are over 600 sects, believing different beliefs, like holding snakes, talking in tongues, all that stuff. Varying as much as there are different colored people on the planet. When it comes to Catholics, there's only 3. Once again, I'm not talking about you guys, but really, I mean, look, when I go out in town, I don't even say Christian anymore. Christian is a Catholic by pure form and by the definition. Look it up on Wikipedia if you don't believe me. But God knows, when someone says, well, you're a Christian, I go, yeah, I am, but I'm Catholic. I always say, but I'm Catholic somewhere there. I don't really search with you guys because you guys talk nonsense. I mean, if y'all want to go back to Old Testament rules, that's cool. Because a lot of Catholic people are going to make it. I mean, we don't even believe in divorce. Baptist people believe in divorce all the time. You know, divorcing is adultery. We have a technical term for it, well, annulment, where it's like the marriage never happened. And that was the reason why Peter did that for us, because if we didn't have to do that, then the law would demand that we would kill the wife. So would it be fair to kill someone's mother because you want to marry someone else? So some people have annulment as a way out. It's a legal proposition. You get it from the Archbishop or the Bishop of Rome. But once again, if you guys want to go back to stoning women and kids and cutting off people's arms for stealing, that's the rules in the Old Testament. The five books of Moses. That's basically what it is. Don't eat no shellfish. Don't eat no pork. Don't wear any silk. You have to wear wool or whatever. And y'all go back to doing that. More power to you. And we'll see within 200-300 years how many members you got. I mean, just go ahead. Once again, Protestants are the Christian form of Muslims. You guys are that radical. I mean, I've seen some sick things, but the guy licking the woman's rear end, and yet in Jamaica, the guy having sex with those people on the altar. In Africa, the people walking on the kids, the pastor walking on the kids. You know, I'm starting to look at the videos, but it turns me off because it's sick. It really is sick. Straight talk. It's really a sick talk. And really, seriously, you can say, oh, the Catholic priests have sex with all the little kids. Hey, that's cool. But you know, I'm not a priest. I'm just a regular person. You're not even talking to me. Once again, let's keep it real. As the black people say, I am a black person. Let's keep it moving. I know I'm not going to show my picture. I just don't do that. That's not my style. I believe an avatar is more appropriate for what I have to say. Because then you can think about what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to end this video in 15 minutes. Once again, I like the title of this. Why Catholics are better than Protestants, aka Protestants should separate from the Christian religion. I like it. I'm sticking with it. Good day, good luck, goodbye.